Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get some people in. That was easy enough. Why is my laptop being so slow? Annoying. I have to remember to not go around that way because there's a big thing that kills me straight up. Took me ages to figure out how to do the whole fluctuation thing. I'd actually look it up because the game doesn't do a very good job of explaining it to you. Oh my goodness, why is my laptop being so slow? Oh my goodness. Ugh. The sound really does like to stack in this game, doesn't it? I know Disgaea 2 does the same thing as well. If you've got like multiple sounds, like multiple copies of the same sound going on at the same time, it'll play all of them, so it just increases in volume. Oh, very much a moment. Never mind. No, you died. Oh, what is it? Oh, there's a Zelda game. Is it Wand of Gamelon? It's like, hey up, Fran. Just saying, there's one of those CDI Zelda games where one of the characters is like, "No, you've killed me." No fighter today, I'm afraid. Figured I'd try streaming something different. Don't know how long for, as which is usually the case. Hopefully more than 10 minutes. This is a pretty good game, but it's not. It can be quite annoying sometimes in that some of the mechanics aren't properly explained, I don't think. Dun. Yeah, all of the music in this game is piano. So I am actually like replaying this part because I ended up trying to go back to save, and in the process I ran into a monster that just killed me straight up. You do sometimes have monsters that are just like too powerful. And obviously I must have forgotten it was there. And you can't run away from battles in this game. At least, well, if you can, they're rather obtuse because I think you have to use items or something. Oh, hold on one moment. I'm back. I will try to like explain some of the mechanics. Once I get out of this, whatchamacallit, I mean, you can't really call them cutscenes, I mean, can you really? Yay, Julia joined the party, but it doesn't matter because I'm not using her. Right, so you get these things here called Sprite Knights, and like each character can equip so many. And you also, I am Setsuna. So no, it's not Final Fantasy. It's it's a Square Enix game. It's Square Enix sort of went on this thing where they said, we need to have a division where we make old style games, and so this was the first product of that. And I think it's alright. I don't think it's anything special, but yeah. So you equip these, there's loads of them. Right, so it might, like S1's a support, and then there's actions and all that. Oh no, C, commands. But I tell you, okay, one thing annoys me about this game, and this annoys me about some other games as well, right? Not usually in Japanese games, it's usually Western games that do this, and it always really annoys me, but this game does it, is when you want to know how something works, it doesn't just tell you straight away, it has to give loads of wishy-washy language, and it really gets on my nerves. Like, let's see if I can find something here. Like, okay, Vinculum there, however you pronounce that. Look at the top right. Activates Vinculum in battle. Stimulates the body's magical energy. Like, why? Just say reduce the amount of MP consumed when doing combos. Like, the whole stimulates the body's magical energy is just, it just makes it take longer to know what things do. See, like there. Activates final comeback in battle. Alters the laws of the universe. Why? Why say that? It doesn't mean anything. Increasing the power of actions according to how low HP is. Just, you know, if you say that, that's good. But yeah, you also see their fluxes. It's rather awkward. Like, I've only just really figured it out because I had to look up on YouTube. You get like this flux counter, or is it moment? Well, it's one of those things where there's like a few different words. It can be easy to mix them up. So when you do like an attack, if you have like one counter on this charger thing, you can press square as you do the attack, and it will add like an effect, like the flux effect. And depending on what like talisman you've got equipped, if I go to talismans, so he's got the ancient beast eye. What's that got on? Yeah, critical power, so it might add critical power as a flux to the Sprite Knight when you use it. Well, no, but the thing is though, what I mean is, that's okay, but don't merge it in with the description of how the thing works. Like, maybe have it afterwards and have it like in a grey font, or have it like in italics. Ah, that's annoying. Can you hear me alright now? Is everything working okay? Ah, hold on, this... Well, it doesn't necessarily have to show you. I mean, like with Level Up Land, I did show you the maths behind everything, because a lot of it was very simple, but it doesn't. Even if it doesn't give you like a mathematical equation as like a fully breakdown, it could just say what it does, and then after that maybe have like, yeah, exactly, +1 agility, +1 speed. And then the fancy boost, which makes you faster to the flame design, that could be afterwards. Oh, I see. Right, okay. Yeah, it could have like that bit like afterwards. So, and if it was like greyed out or in italics, then it means that you don't have to sift through it all when you're just trying to figure out what stuff does. And it annoys me every time I see it when they don't do that. Oh, they've got a bad status effect on them by the looks of it. Oh, they're confused. How they could... I don't know. What do I have for confusion? Smelling salts. Okay. But yeah, I went through this bit before, and what happens is this thing asks you a question. If you don't answer it right, it sends you back to the beginning. So after that, I tried to leave and save because, you know, I did some fights and all that. So I tell you, how does how is the volume for when it's doing the attacks? Because on my end, it feels like it's really loud, like when they're doing the attacks and all that. But then the music is really quiet. So yeah, I'm having to like press square. Like, do you see at the bottom where all the characters are? They've got like a circle with like a snowflake in it, and like the second and the third character both have like that dot. That's when you could. That's like how many times you can activate the flux ability thing. And if you just sort of like hang around in the ATB thing here, it goes up. But I started this game, I think it was about last year or maybe 2016. Oh yeah, I've got to go this way first. Only because I know it leads to a treasure and not progression. Yeah, I just sort of like abandoned it. If you can get like the upper hand on the enemy, then you get like the first strike, which means you get a full ATB charge and one of those little sparkly things. When this game came out, oh, not so much when it came out. Well, yeah, when it was announced, rather. I found it rather... what's the word? Not worrisome, but I found it rather annoying that they did the whole, like, oh, it's just like the old Final Fantasy games. Like, do you ever get this, where it's like you want to see something, but because it's become a rarity, it becomes like its own talking point where in and of itself you feel like it shouldn't be. Do you know what I mean? Like, to me, saying, ooh, it's like an old game with turn-based battles and you level up, and, you know, when saying things like that, to me that should just be a given that games are like that. Obviously not all games, but just, you know, games, there are games like that. But when it's treated as like such a big deal, it's sort of like, well, it shouldn't be a big deal, it should just be normal that games do that, because it's a perfectly reasonable thing. And it sort of treats it like it isn't reasonable. Yeah. Most like trailers and stuff are rubbish. Yeah, I find it annoying that like when it's something that you think, that I would think, yeah, that's just a thing that games are, is treated like a big deal. Then it sort of makes it sound, it's like they're trying to say like, yes, this, we know this is abnormal. Like, it shouldn't be abnormal, it should just be a thing. Like, this game isn't weird, it isn't like radical and out there. Like at the top there, the power of salvation revives all allies. You could just say revives all allies near the target. What type of things are you thinking about when you say like ram it down, don't ram it down our throats and all that? Oh, and she is dead. Oh, and they're all back now. Hold on, is he the one that can use life? Right, she's got to use Cure too when it gets to her turn. If she gets a turn, that is. Right. Heal. Oh yeah, there's no point in that. I'll tell you something else as well. Then something else that annoys me, something that I don't think I'm familiar with them. Grammarly, oh that's the oh, what is it? Oh, Grammarly, it's like an advert for... It's like software or something that can... Like, are you making a really important email? And it's like changes really important to crucial or something. That's alright. I shall see you later. Oh yeah. Oh. Search for law and MP. Is it called MP in this game? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Doesn't someone have like an ability to cure MP? Oh yeah, she does. I should probably use that a bit. Obviously it's going to be a battle only thing. Yeah, I have another critical power on Cyclone. I'm imagining that eventually there's going to be so much that you can put onto one thing. It's going to be like you can't take any off. Right. I know where that leads me to. That leads me to the question. So I'm gonna see what this is. Oh! Is this just... Oh, this is just a shortcut back. Oh, okay then. Fair enough. Right, I know that the answer is not that they were justified. It's either that they weren't justified. Right, he was just isn't the right answer, so I'm gonna try. He was unjust. See, I'm actually managing to pay more attention to it this time. Ooh, yeah, they like the mysterious voice likes that answer. Now, question is there a save point? Oh, not before some more enemies though. Some new enemies. Right, come on, turn away. Oh. No, I didn't quite make it. Was it prayer? If I put all the stats up, that means the evasion in turn goes up. Aha! Okay. Well, that kind of works, I suppose. I am thinking I could probably avoid using items if I like queue them all and then I don't know, and then sort of just use that ability, that MP healing ability. Right, now without a doubt I'm going to have to turn this back around, aren't I? That's not really up for question. Yes. Oh, they are all very close together. As are we. Right. Let's try this. No, I think I'm gonna have to use items because there's no real opportunity. I don't have enough. I can't like do it fast enough, if you get what I mean.